So back when the market crashed in '08, I was a new agent and I got to discover, along with everyone else, a new loan product, if you will, that encouraged people to get out to the rural areas. It was USDA, or Rural Development Financing. And it was being offered for people to be incentivized to live out in the country. At that point, there were lots and lots of properties available. The inventory was very, very good for properties on Acreage, and they were a little harder to sell prior to 2017. It seems like the floodgates opened in 2017. People got used to the loan product. They were excited about getting out to the country. We still had some issues with internet connectivity though, which made it difficult. But by 2020, when COVID hit, it seems like everybody found a workaround for that internet connectivity. And let's face it, a lot of people got locked down and they had to work from home during that time. We've actually kind of figured that whole thing out. You know, the internet and its reach, there's much more capability there to live out in the country now and still be connected to the world and to work and any other place we need to be connected to. So COVID caused people to want to get back out. It caused people to not want to live so close to other people. They wanted to get healthier and have that garden. They wanted to get out and do the maintenance. The idea of doing all the mowing and the maintenance didn't seem to bother anyone anymore. They were looking forward to it. Right now, houses with acreage are extremely hard to find. They're very highly sought after in our current market. Some things that I want you to think about though, to keep in mind when you're looking for houses with acreage, because again, people who have those aren't letting go of them. They're pretty happy with them. So make sure that there is internet access when you look at those properties. Really test it out. Just stand out there with your phone and make sure that you're going to have adequate internet access. If the property doesn't have great internet access, then make it part of your exploration to find out if there's a better solution for weaker internet access or not. Also look for access to major roads. You'll want to have a major highway somewhere around where you can get to it in a reasonable time frame. That's one of the keys. You know, they always say location, location, location. That's one of the keys to resale, is making sure that you have great access. So make sure that there is a major road or highway somewhere around that's in a reasonable distance. Make sure that there is a store that you can get to in a reasonable amount of time. I know in this day and age of Amazon and Kroger and Walmart and other companies that can easily deliver, you just want to make sure that in a pinch you have a store that you can get to pick some things up, because most places have a major store somewhere around, but not all of them. So just make sure that you have some accessibility to stores and restaurants, those types of things. And also please keep in mind that when it comes to property maintenance, utility-wise, you're more than likely to have public water. There are only pockets of areas that don't have public water, but you will probably have a septic system to deal with and maintain on the property. So just make sure that when you're doing your inspections, you test that septic, make sure that it's not too old or outdated to handle the needs of the household, because let's face it, septics are extremely expensive to replace, especially here for us in Claremont County in particular. There are specific systems that are approved and many that are not. Just keep those things in mind when you're looking at houses with acreage. And whenever you purchase a property of any kind, think resale as well. People are looking for basic components, specific components on these houses on acreage. And the ones that seem to have a very functional house and a pole barn or barn of some kind, and either a pond, a pool, or both, those tend to be the winners. People are looking for those specific components. If you have questions about this topic or any other real estate related topic, feel free to reach out to me by phone, email, text, private message, and if you're watching on YouTube, click subscribe. Thanks, bye.